Hey there, hi there, ho there, everyone. I am Shut Up James, and welcome to another movie reaction. Today we are watching the 2021 horror film, because I keep wanting to say Horror in the High Desert. This is a movie request from CHUCKLOAF. That username is so funny. And it's just in time for our second annual Found Footage February. If you want last year's Found Footage February, click the link up above. But yeah, I know nothing about this, so I'm very excited. Now, before I go did my light go out? Fuck it. But before I go any further, thank you to my subscribers and my non-subscribers. If you're watching this video, I appreciate you, but it's my YouTube members and my Patreon squad that really keep this page going. If you want to be a YouTube member, click the join button down below. You get early access to videos, polls, and my Discord server. Or if you want to make your own movie requests and get the full length versions of these reactions, click the Patreon link in the description down below. But without further whatever, I'm just going to open up this grape flavored energy drink that just got all over my laptop, and I'm going to hit play. Okay, I guess I'm gonna lower it. I'm remembering now that found footage movies usually scare the shit out of me because there are lots of like, jump scare moments. Like that. It's the high desert. Does that mean Australia? No, this could be any desert.
In my wildest dreams,
That's not an Australian accent.
I think when I told Gary something bad is gonna happen.
No.
I can't imagine what Gary must have been going through and how he must have felt being so alone and so far out there.
What happened to Gary?
He said that the longer he stood and looked at it, the more spooked that he got.
Oh, a 911 call.
And what is your emergency?
My brother, he's missing.
How long has he been missing?
About a week or so, I think.
What is his name?
Gary.
Gary Hinge.
Vanished well and not sure. There's lots of music. Like Mungo did this as well. It started like a 911 call. Bizarre and grisly events that followed never reached major news networks. Grisly? Bizarre? I haven't been called those in a while. Viewer discretion is advised. I love a mockumentary. Horror in the High Desert. Because it's cute to do like a found footage, like as if someone found a camera. But I love how clever these mockumentaries can be. My guy. You know who I am. You know who I am. It's okay.
Gary was 2 days late. That's not Gary. You know, Gary.
Gary. We get it. Gary.
We both just kind of walked in each other's paths, you know, started talking about trains.
They're autistic. It's okay. It's good. That's good.
The first time I heard the name Gary Hinge, I believe, was when
He started the Hinge dating website. I know.
The dating app designed to be deleted.
If there was a little old lady that said, "Can you please watch my purse?" No matter where they were at, Gary would sit there and he would watch her purse.
All these pictures of him with trains.
He was trustworthy and...
Aw, Gary. Have a drink every time I say Gary.
So Gary loved the outdoors. I mean, like, he lived this beautiful, adventurous life that I think...
That's what I always heard about Gary.
On his computer, then he was working on his model railroad.
Okay, he really loves the trains. Oh, that's cool. I think I have a touch of the autism too. Love trains and dinosaurs.
I like Santa. Yeah.
He's one of those people that was so smart that kind of had a hard time connecting with other people.
Oh.
The more I found out about him, the more I wanted to keep finding out. Who is Gary?
Who is Gary? A very handsome young man, but vanished without a trace, unfortunately.
He started to work for a startup company called Map Nevada. Now what they do is
They map Nevada.
they track wildlife, weather, terrain.
Any train he was drawn to. He loved trains.
Hey guys, filming another little YouTube video.
Same.
They do some cool stuff though, like you can sleep in this old caboose from Kennicott.
What accent is that?
It's kind of a neat little railroad museum. They just kind of let you walk around.
Or is that not an accent?
And you know how much I love trains on top of hiking.
I love Gary.
And it also took place in this tiny little town called Ruth.
New Ruth. Not the old Ruth. We don't want old Ruth.
I first knew
The puppies.
he asked me to watch his dog Tuca before he went out on one of his trips.
Others say they found the dog.
And he never leaves Tuca. He always takes the dog with him, so I thought that was kind of weird.
That better not be the dead thing we saw in the beginning.
So I hurried and left, and I went to Ruth from Panaca, and it's only a couple hours away, so when I got there, something was definitely wrong. And so I called the police and waited.
What else can you do, Beverly? Is that her name?
So I got Beverly's phone number, and this is the only time that I ever talked to her. And I thought, this is a way to help find your brother. I don't understand why you don't want to give me the time or day, but she didn't, and she quickly hung up.
Oh.
And the plot thickens!
Find the most remote places, no cell service, no provisions.
So then how is it weird that you called him and went straight to voicemail, Beverly?
After a while, it was Gary.
Classic Gary.
Cemetery from the late 1800s, old mining camp, but I won't disclose the name for safety reasons.
Careful, Gary.
Don't want anyone getting lost out here, but
I don't want anyone getting lost, so I won't tell you where I am.
give you an idea of where I had to hike from is that mountain way over there is my truck's on the other side of it. So hiked over that mountain and I'm way out this way now, hiking around.
Jesus, Gary?
We all went camping, and Gary disappeared from the campsite. We searched for him, and we were all so worried. Mom and Dad were just terrified. I was terrified.
Like, Gary, you're in trouble. Is this light bright enough?
He'd known that if he got to the sheep herders camp, he would be okay, that Mom and Dad would come and look for him. And he was so resilient.
That's what they tell you, in survival situations. Find the whatever camp. Go find a zoo, essentially.
She really blamed him for their parents' death.
Oh, the parents' death.
Well, I was mad at Gary when Mom and Dad died. They were out on a fishing trip, and Mom and Dad liked to do some night fishing.
I was gonna say shooting star. It's a plane.
They'd hung the lantern where they could see it so they could get back to shore safely. Well, Gary decided that he was going to go hunting frogs and everything, and so he hung the lantern up so that he could see what he was doing. Meanwhile, Mom and Dad decided that they were going to come back in and call it a night.
They went to the wrong lantern.
Gary had moved it.
Oh, he moved theirs. Oh, no.
Didn't make it back because they hit the rocks.
Oh, yeah, he is directly responsible for their deaths, so I guess I'd be a little upset, too. Smidge.
I just felt super bad.
I felt super bad.
You know, you're really making me miss my brother, Gary.
Do you have another brother we don't know about? Are we gonna find out? Because you keep saying, we know it's a documentary about Gary, girl.
I kept hearing people refer to Gary as a hiker. To me, Gary's more of a survivalist. He would go out into the wilderness for, a week or two.
Walk around in the woods and drink your own pee. Like, what else is there to do? What else is there to do? That's the life.
I actually went out with him on one of these things. Gary wouldn't let us bring enough food or water, and it was the most miserable experience.
Gary didn't tell anybody where he was going on his excursion, and he would go.
Watch they find Gary, in the basement of his house. He meant to go hiking, but never left.
Gary had confided in me that him and Simon weren't getting along very well, and so
I don't trust you, Beverly.
it just didn't feel right, so I let the cops know.
I'll call the cops on your college quarterback ass!
More worried about getting on a plane than somebody missing.
Flights are expensive, Beverly. We can't all be retired or unemployed. Oh, Gary. The dog did it. The dog did it.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
We live in a small town. People don't go missing all the time.
Beer and slots and pop.
I'm his sister. I should have known.
My sister and I have things on our phones. We can see where each other are.
I should have known.
You should have known, Beverly. You should have known. I'm embarrassed for you.
I didn't know! I didn't know! I didn't know!
This is a horror movie. The first word is horror, so I'm, something terrible is gonna happen soon. And Gary's probably just a couple towns away. He's fine.
Either he finally just injured himself,
Finally.
I had people calling and were so concerned and wanted to know where to start looking for him. And then the phone call came. They'd found Gary's truck.
Oh, his truck. Wow, so the truck had been like MIA even. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I pictured him like walking just from his house. Okay, what is that? Blood? Is that, what do we have? What do we have? Show me the evidence.
I was so hopeful, you know, thinking, he probably fell.
How long has it been?
Maybe broke an ankle, stuck in a ravine, can't get himself out.
Damn. And they just established that sometimes he'd park and then walk for like 3 or 4 or 5 miles.
While I was sitting there watching him process Gary's truck, I was looking around.
Oh, are they gonna find a camera? Gary's footage, home video? Oh, so I learned how to shoot a gun. Oh, you're not Beverly. Are you? Bill.
I'm a private investigator. I was hired by Beverly shortly after Gary's truck was found.
Where's she getting this money from? She ain't got no job.
As you can see,
it's high.
It's very beautiful. It's very majestic.
Very mindful, very demure. My shoulder has been flaring up again, so sorry if I just start like, you know.
It's people suffering from heat stroke, dehydration, sometimes even injury.
That happens to me all the time at work, selling skincare. This music is very like adventurous. Oh, now it's sinister. Now it's giving The Shining. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We very much needed to find Gary as soon as possible.
Did we test for fingerprints?
Beverly, on the other hand, was very much in their way. She was in the way, and she was really messing things up.
There's abandoned mines, there's bushes and tree cover, and...
What's that medieval shit? That is a medieval prison. It's giving Army of Darkness. Just go to the sheep, go to the zoo. He's probably at the zoo. Sheep barn. What did they say in the beginning? Go there.
Jeez, they all ran away from me. Can't even make friends with sheep.
Gary, stop exerting so much energy.
He told me that they had made a discovery in the truck.
Yeah, I kept seeing these little tags. Show me the evidence.
I think to be a really good investigator, you have to question everything.
Show me the evidence faster.
In confidence, they told me that they had evidence that Gary did not drive his truck out there.
Blood? Fingerprints? Girl, they told you in confidence, so you're telling a documentary crew.
They discovered footprints, bare footprints, and they were scarred.
Oh no, like 1800s zombies.
They said, he said that it was.
Have you ever had a dream that you
barefoot?
The original people who owned this land before it was stripped of them, their spirits are not at rest.
Why was this person not wearing shoes? You know, it made my skin crawl.
Oh, look at the little baby deer.
There's a little baby deer.
That's kind of cool to see. You don't see that too often.
There's a lot of buildup in this movie, so I'm hoping that the payoff is worth it. And I also hope I don't regret saying that. So I want to get a good night's sleep and not have nightmares. Mr. Twains. It'd be interesting if like his miniatures were a clue. Like he was inadvertently building a map of an area that he had never seen before or something.
I believe you'd be wrong about that, child.
Maybe somebody stole his truck while he was out hiking.
If I were a cop, rationally, I would think someone stole his truck.
The hitchhiker had done something to him.
Don't do it. Don't pull the trigger.
Hello?
Stop touching your head, Beverly. You have breakouts. This slow-ass train.
So Beverly still wanted me to vet out Simon. Thought he was very suspicious.
Beverly is suspicious. Beverly in the high desert with the candlestick.
Gary had been talking to someone that he met on a Facebook Messenger group.
Is it snowing outside?
And I guess they had been commenting on each other's posts. And
Does it snow in Nevada?
And I think he was terrified of being outed in his community. Not a lot of gay people.
Oh, that kind of got you.
Homosexual!
Ultimately, when I did check out his alibi, he was cleared as a suspect.
But can we see your messages? Like, there's gotta be something.
I've seen a lot out here, mining camps, mines, but the coolest and my favorite personally is all the Native American remnants. I love finding arrowheads and seeing petroglyphs on...
It's very cool to find, Gary, but don't touch that shit. It doesn't belong to you.
I think I'm gonna call it a night and get settled in my camp.
I'm a fan of Gary. I'm a Gary fan. A Gary stan. We stan Gary.
And they were informing me that they called off the search.
Because they found him, or because they just done gave up?
And then they're looking at me like I'm crazy.
You are.
Next thing I know, I'm on a stretcher.
Oh no, her poor heart.
For the first time since all of this started, I got 10 hours of sleep.
She got the sheepies. She got them good sheepies.
And it had been so long that the chances of finding...
How long? There's no timestamps. Days, weeks, months?
So we didn't know what to do. But then...
And then the baby deer showed you the way. Follow the baby deer.
And this whole thing was turned on its head.
Did he go like live? Did he have like a live stream?
So I could read the blog and see what all this was that they were talking about.
You didn't know he had a blog already? What kind of fucking sister are you?
She went right over there and really messed things up.
Hey guys, it's me again.
Did she delete it?
Not a single person in Gary's life knew about his blog, which was really shocking considering the fact that he had 50,000 followers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no one knew Gary at all.
I just start scrolling through, and I scroll all the way to the latest videos that he had posted.
That would usually be the first video, but that's fine. It's in order, usually ascending. It's okay.
I found out Gary had a blog. I pulled over and looked for it on my phone.
As a private investigator, wouldn't you have...
He didn't go by his real name. He went by Scorpion Sam.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, you would have found that out.
This notification pops up and they're saying, I bet he found it.
Her mouth is doing the thing that my mouth does with this mic, that because I don't have a proper thing with the mic, where like she's dry, she needs water, she's parched.
And he's telling his viewers basically what he came across on his last expedition. He's pretty worked up in this video. You can tell he's nervous.
Bitch, if you don't show us the video. Wait, only known screenshot of Gary's inciting post. She did delete it. The guy said she messed it up. The guy said she messed everything up.
He comes across this cabin, and it's not, like a nice cabin. It's like a homeless type of structure.
A person experiencing homelessness. You're a journalist, you know?
It was the look on his face when he described this cabin out in Nevada.
In the high desert.
He wakes up the next morning, and there's footprints, and they're barefoot.
This was a really sad story to me. To see Gary's followers turn on him, that blog was everything to him. And to see them go from loving him to bullying him, calling him a loser, a liar.
And the comments are like, everyone's kind of just like, well, go back, take video, show us this place. Is this place even exist? Is this even real?
Oh God, he went back because you stupid, mean followers. See, be kind, be kind.
He fell into a bit of cyberbullying in the fact that
it's real, and he's such a gentle soul. He doesn't know how to take it. I just agree with someone when they say something terrible. I'm like, you're totally right. Thanks for watching the video.
It broke my heart to read the comments that said that
Beverly, shut up.
That all he was doing was trying.
I don't know why I don't believe Beverly. I know that she's not the villain. She's not to blame probably for anything. Just bad vibes. Bad vibes.
I guess first thing I would do would be find a nice nutritious cow patty, because they're so yummy. I'm just kidding. You don't want to eat cow shit.
Okay, good.
I wanted to download this and do what I could so that I could take it to the cops, and
it's online.
I accidentally deleted it.
It was a missed opportunity, definitely. And
I wanted to show it to the cops. You stupid bitch.
Just say you killed him. Just say it!
The last video basically telling his followers, okay, I'll go back. And he doesn't look okay about it.
It is really the beginning of a bigger mystery.
That will hopefully unravel soon.
He was gonna go back out.
Every time she opens her mouth.
This is bullying, and it's not okay.
Give her a glass of water. Nothing scary's gonna happen in this, right? This is just him saying he's going back.
Wanted to make a video about the different comments people left on my last video.
Yeah, the cyberbullying. I'm calling it out.
I will tolerate no disrespect.
So I don't want to give out the location and just be the one that causes a whole bunch of people to go out in the backwoods in Nevada.
You don't have the experience.
And this time I'll bring my camera and firearm. I have to do some work first, but
I'm bringing my fucking gun. See what cyberbullying does? It gets Gary killed. Duh.
That's the last video of Gary.
That you know of. We better find a video camera at the end of this movie.
Whose cabin was this? I mean, who lives out there?
Demons. This is an Evil Dead spinoff.
The conspiracy theories, from witches to aliens, Area 51, you name it.
I'm guessing some kind of ritualistic something or other. Cult stuff.
Gary had discovered a witch.
Yeah.
She was making secret potions and...
Lotions, potions. I keep looking at like random like numbers and symbols just in case they mean something, but they likely don't.
His backpack was discovered by a couple camping in White Pine County. They found the backpack had been intentionally placed in their campsite. What they found inside has sent a shockwave through the state of Nevada.
And when they opened it, Gary's belongings were in there.
Oh, okay.
As well as a severed hand. Gary's hand.
No. The way she was building up to it, I was like, his severed head? That fits your camera. Oh, Gary, no. I didn't want this for you. I didn't want you to suffer. I said I wanted them to find the camera, but...
Not like this.
His hand had been severed.
While he was alive?
For more than 5 weeks.
And it was still clutching a video camera.
I was gutted.
No, Gary was gutted. You were just sad.
And what's on the tape?
Well, yeah, show us the damn tape. Will I regret saying that?
It was truly terrifying to watch, and I can't even imagine.
Did Beverly delete that too? Show it to us.
Because I had a relationship with her, and I had a kind of a special rapport.
They were fucking.
Bill started the first video, and there was Gary shining his light around. I couldn't do it. I
deleted it. I'll never forgive her for that. Partial footage from Gary's last excursion released to Beverly. Partial footage. Oh my god, is this like a Lake Mungo? Did a lot of this kind of stuff. Oh god, lowering it again.
Hey guys, little video update. Got a whole nother ridgeline to climb before I get to the...
He's so innocent. Why couldn't this horribleness happen to Beverly?
There's no fires around. There shouldn't be anyone out here.
Gary, you precious angel. Please go back home. Oh. Lowering it, lowering it, lowering it. Attempt to stay undetected. Gary ventures out in the dark, which emits a light that is not visible to the human eye. Oh, the night vision. They couldn't just say night vision. If I even see some fucking bare feet, I swear to God. Gary, go somewhere. Do something. What was that? Was that just... Okay. This whole movie, nothing just happened, so now all of a sudden I'm just like... Don't zoom into the dark, Gary. That's a tree. I hate when it stops recording and it beeps. Can it only go for a couple seconds at a time? Why is it going off and beeping? That's a bush.
Damn, this is some scary shit!
I'm lowering it again.
That way I can tell where I was in the dark.
Why didn't you go to the cabin during the day? I don't quite understand. Why didn't you go investigate this house in the daytime? Oh, to be undetected, he said. Undetected, not undetective. Are these markers from this visit? Gary, if you're not gonna go forward, then go back. Is the face gonna See, I told you. Okay, bye.
You can see the chimney, you can see cabin.
Why is he talking so loud? What was that? Okay. Gary, it's time to leave. It's time to go home. Don't do this. Don't do this. I don't want to see what you're seeing, Gary. Just go, run, leave, go, 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 Gary. Oh my God, is that a... Am I seeing... Is that not what I'm seeing? Is there like a 7-foot tall figure? Gary, why are you still there? Gary, you've proven that there is a house. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's gone. It's behind you. It's above you. You're dead. Was it there the whole time? Was I looking at it the whole time? Is that Gary or is that it? I don't like this. My shoulder hurts from... I'm clenched. We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty. Please don't attack the camera. Please don't attack the camera. Please don't attack the camera. Oh my God! You don't shoot until you see it. Oh my God, he's wasted all his bullets. I feel like why even like be a gun owner who has a gun, who goes to gun training, who learns how to shoot a gun, and you're a survivalist if you're not gonna like do smart shit. Yeah, shoot the tree. Give away your position some more and run out of bullets. Did he get bit? All this because of cyberbullying. Is that a fire? What if there's more than one? Throw a rock somewhere else. Divert with a rock. The way he ran at the camera, don't do that again. Looks like someone wearing an old man mask. It's still frightening. Old man masks are frightening. Stop breathing right now, Gary. Oh, that's footsteps. That's not him breathing. Oh my God, oh my God. What if the man's like in the tree? Is he actually in the tree? I'm talking because I'm scared. Ooh. Yeah. Gary got. Okay, fade to black. I know you have to like pad in the timing. It's only an hour and 20 minutes of footage you have here.
You could tell that they have a lot of physical deformities. It's probably one of the main reasons why they felt shunned by society.
You don't know that.
What do you think?
I think you're drunk. When we found out what actually happened,
but why put the backpack out there to be found?
I actually consider her kind of a big sister.
That's not nice to say about her weight. Became too emotional to finish her interview. She would like us to thank everyone who helped search for Gary. I just feel like there are not enough questions being answered. I wonder if this demon man is in the footage the whole time.
A lot of sagebrush and trees. And
sagebrush and trees.
Peaceful desert.
And like mongoloids.
And so now there's this whole band of influencers who are out there wanting to find this person and post about it and blog about it.
Not 3-day hike to get out there? No. I'm influenced from here, from this room. 17 social media accounts and channels were actively searching. They vowed to produce their findings by 2022. Is there a sequel? Oh, they're saying this took place in 2017 because they've never established a date. Poor Gary. Well, at least the dog lived. Well, we did it. We watched the 2021, I believe, found footage horror film Horror in the High Desert. I am unnerved at the moment, but it took a very long time to get there. Thank you very much, CHUCKLOAF, for requesting this movie. This was still a good time. Same vibe as Lake Mungo, although I'll say Lake Mungo, it gave you twists and turns more often and played with your perception of what you were seeing and hearing. I'm glad we found a camera with the footage. The footage was haunting. I wish there was more. I really didn't believe Beverly, though. I didn't think she was involved, but like I didn't believe her as a sister. My sister would be sobbing. I didn't see one tear in Beverly's eye. She just kept going like, ugh, ugh. No, sorry, apologies. Oh, it's done. Okay. I thought something was gonna, like the Mongoloid man was gonna go, or something at the end. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, meet me in the comments and tell me what you thought of horror. I keep wanting to say horror. Horror in the High Desert, what you think of found footage films in general. Have you seen Lake Mungo? Because I keep mentioning it. Or Hell House LLC, that's another like mockumentary situation. This was cute. I probably won't revisit this one just because it's an hour and change of just buildup with virtually no scares. They give you absolutely nothing, but then they dump it all on you in the last 9 or 10 minutes or so. But still, they got me. They got me with the Mongoloid man in the desert. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna, I don't know, go have nightmares. I guess now. That's fun. The thing is, I would never be caught dead in that desert, so I'm not worried about bumping into that hermit with his bare feet. I have been Shut Up James. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Shut up, James!